We know that Senator John Kerry was nominated as Secretary of State. No one believes he'll have much trouble sailing through and that he will be confirmed. How do you see him as Secretary of State? Compare him, for example, to outgoing Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Do you think there will be continuity? Do you see him championing certain regions, some of the issues you mentioned?
Yeah, I think there'll have to be a lot of continuity because U.S. interests continue and the issues that confront us continue, and he will have to address them. I think there may be some differences as well. We don't know. I mean, Secretary Clinton put issues involving women on the international agenda. We don't know if Senator Kerry will continue with those issues or not. Many of us hope he will, but that remains to be seen. Secretary Clinton had an active interest in development, international development. I think Senator Kerry has not had or has not evinced such an interest so far. I suspect he will be a very effective Secretary of State because he's so experienced, and not only experienced, but very well known among world leaders. And I think that gives him a degree of credibility and confidence and access that will be very useful for him as he becomes Secretary of State. He's already done a number of successful diplomatic missions for the Obama administration, and I think he's demonstrated that he can handle the job with a great deal of finesse and expertise and diplomacy. So I think we're all looking forward to a very successful term for future Secretary Kerry.
And Anthony Clark Arend, anything to add or subtract on that?
Well, I would agree with what Carol says. I would note that I think Hillary Clinton has been an outstanding Secretary of State, especially in some of the particular issues like women's issues and development, which she's championed. I think she's really done a lot to reinvigorate the morale in the State Department and the Foreign Service. That's been very, very important, and I hope Senator Kerry will continue with that. One area where I think he has a strength is that he has had much, much more time in the Senate. And as a consequence, I think he'll be able to deal with some of his former colleagues in the Senate. And in particular, I hope that he might be more successful in getting a number of treaties through the Senate that several administrations have been unable to do so. So I'm hoping his ability as a legislator will be able to come into bear as Secretary of State and that he'll be able to use that influence in the Senate.